Tell a DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell a DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell them play that shit again, tell them that you like that line. DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell a DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell a DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell them play that shit again, tell them turn up the bass. Turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell a DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell a DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell them play that shit again, tell them that you like that line. DJ turn it, 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 DJ turn it. Five. DJ turn.
Moshi moshi.
Keep my dogs, them a bring baby nine. Girl, I move them waistline. Weed lights up, then it gets bust. Shots off, you want tequila, can't run my drive. I don't drink, so you know what I want for the night. Press gas on the M-way, put up to the gate fast. Vines off, it can't save time from autumn to summer. Bouncing like rubber, need banners round me. Every club night, yeah, badders round me. Only badders round me, yeah, badders round me. Every blood clot night, badders round me. Badders round me, only badders round me. Yeah, wild for the night. Yeah, badders round me, only badders round me. Yeah, badders round me. Every blood clot night. Badders round me, badders round me. Only badders round me. Yeah, wild for the night. Snakes and ladders, bad attitude, no manners. You know it never matters. When gotta fly like daggers. Athletes, Batman and rappers, a couple gangbangers. Gal, I got money on the mind. My team's always a target. We run the market. I saw me keep the badders in line. I saw me keep the badders in check. Eyes on the prize, hands on deck. Always picture perfect. Whenever we step, big 4-5, never break sweat. Yeah, I saw me keep the badders in check. Eyes on the prize, hands on deck. Always picture perfect. Whenever we step, big 4-5. Yeah, yeah, badders round me. Only badders round me. Yeah, badders round me. Every blood clot night, yeah, badders round me. Every blood clot night, yeah, badders round me. Every blood clot drop that ass deep down, low, low, down, low, 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 down, low, 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 down, low, low, down, low, 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 down, low, 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 down, low, 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 down, low, low, down, low, drop that ass.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and everyone in between. Live for some TIR Tier 4 action, Tier 3 action, sorry, live from France. Should have 20 once.
Surprise, surprise, motherfucker! The king is back!
Is it a bit soggy out there? Someone can give me a weather update. That'd be great. You do indeed, Wheelie Bin. Bizzle's doing exactly that. But it looks like it's going to be Turbo Snow who's going to kick us off for the first time lap this evening. Rain coming soon. Turbo Snow then heavy into turn 1. Part of a father and son duo at TIR. His son is racing in Tier 2 tonight, but it is Turbo Snow, the elder statesman, making his way through Sector 1. As Bizzle retires, and Patty Pat retires as well, so that's 3 drivers with quali bands being served this evening in Q1, so only 2 will be eliminated out on track. This long DRS straight now for Turbo Snow. Car reaching 208, 209, 210 miles an hour, heavy on the brakes into the chicane in the middle. Terrorist wings being run by Turbo Snow. It looks like if he can get 210 out the car. Did you apply your setup before you retired, Wheelie Bin? So championship leader Bizzle is going to start from the back. Should be okay then, mate. Hopefully it's okay. Turbo Snow then round the final corner to kick us off with a bank of time for everyone to beat then. Got Haas behind him. Got a bit of a toe, I think, and a 1:30.9 is the time to beat. On board then with Preacher and the Mercedes. So the one having the best of times earlier on at the track. 1:33.2 for Skin Shaggy, the Tier 4 reserve, making the step up tonight. But it's TIR Preacher then over the line. A 30.7 puts him on the top step for now. Foreman 32.2 goes into P3. On board with Shazoo. Yours sincerely, a great man. Good streamer as well. If you don't follow him, get over and do that. In the Haas car this evening. William, good evening. How are you, mate? Good to see you, bud. Titan, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Oh, bit of a snap there for yours sincerely. Couple of corners to go. A very, very pedestrian lap it looks like so far. Probably be on pole now, knowing me. Up to the line. It is there, 30.4. Eat your words, Mr. Rose. Pumpkin and Hell is invalidated. 49.9. Not even in the 107. That 50.1 sector 2 then for Matty 1929 in the Aston Martin. I'm very well, William. Very, very well, mate. Mrs. R was in the stream chat a little while ago. I don't know if she still is. Around the final corner then for Matty 1929. Hello, Garrus. You know OP? He's in P2. Now P3. Matty, a 130.320. OP Rally in a 30.5. Yeah, he's a great lad, OP. Dual Coup is about to run out of fuel. Possible double invalidation. So on board with Mantus in the Williams car. Meanwhile, I've had Super Ninja a 31.4, Kevin Islater a 31.0. So Haas looking strong at the moment, P2 and P3. 50.8 for Mantus. That's a impressive sector 2 time, flat out round the right-hander. Rain in 15 from the Alfa Romeo engine room. Over the line then for Mantus. And it's P9, a 31.4. Who else have we got? Old Man 51.0 for sector 2 in the Alpine car. Purple showing on the track map. And the final corner then for Old Man has a little bit of a tricky time doing that. His first time is going to be a 31.6. Bonta Bottler has already bottled at turn 1. The Shrews making a return to TIR this evening in the Red Bull. Put a shout up and asked if he could join as a reserve as he had a free evening, and we don't mind that. Come on in, sir. So it looks like F1 AP's had a leave glitch, so he's DNF'd as well. Into the pits then for Shrews. Didn't like that lap one bit. Bonta Bottler. There's an apex there somewhere, mate. Foreman's back out on a lap and has found 4.5 tenths so far. And the final corner then for Foreman, gets the traction down up to the line, and it's a 31.7, half a second found, but still in P12 for Foreman. Bontus has invalidated another lap, so he's going again. Yours Sincerely's back out on another flying lap, as Pumpkin Hell's done a 30.4 and stuck it in P2. Great time on the second lap from the Alfa Romeo driver, who convincingly are winning the constructors at the moment. Yours Sincerely on the hard compound of tyre. Interesting, maybe trying to get a feel for the race or something, I don't know. This is an interesting decision from the Shazoo man. But here comes Kevin Islater. We haven't followed him yet. 31.0. This lap will be a bit more of a send. Hello, old man. How are you, gorgeous? And he's not improving on his Sector 1 time. Wheelie Bin has left the session also. Matty is ego retired. Stop it. So we have 4 people who have retired with no time set. Kevin Island, and that's a lot better. 130.7. Rain is en route apparently towards the end of Q1, which makes that Your Sincerely lap even more interesting. But got it all to do here. Dual Coot and Shrews. Are they going to relegate Foreman into the depths of Q1 elimination? He's backed out of his lap, but Shrews is going to keep going. Didn't like his first lap, just put it in the pits. Shrews puts it P3 at 130.4. Dual Coot still no lap time set, as that is a Ferrari of Skin Shaggy coming out of the pits, it looks like. Turbo Snell's on another, was on a flying lap. 30.7 for the Ferrari man. Yours Sincerely, looks like he's getting in some race laps. Mantis is about to kick us off on another lap. The rain is incoming. Mantis is backed out of his lap. It's almost imminent, this rain. I think if you're Pumpkin Hell Shrews, you're sincerely an OP, you can retire the car. Job is done. Preacher also is on a flying lap. I would say he was safe. Same as Mantis. I would say he's safe also. Foreman's got a little bit to do, I think. This little mid-pack here, Old Man Sniper, Skin Shaddy, Foreman and Jewel Coot are all going to battle for the final elimination place. Foreman then up to the line. Has he done enough? It's P8. Save the best till last. Foreman a great lap. Almost a second found for the Alpha Tauri driver. Skin Shaggy is not improving. And it's all about then what can Jewel Coot do. We've seen a few retirements so far as Preacher 130.6 puts that car into P6. A good time from the Mercedes man also. Jewel Coot then, sector 2 time is a 51.0. That's not too bad. Has he done enough to beat Skin Shaggy and knock him out of qualifying as Skin Shaggy comes into the pits? Old Man's out as well on a lap. Old Man will be keeping an eye, and if Jewel Coot hasn't done enough, he can just slow the car down, save that set of tyres. Job done. Jewel Coot then, a couple of corners to go as the clouds get darker and darker over the top. The checkered flag is out. Jewel Coot then up to the line. Has he done enough to pip Skin Shaggy? He hasn't. And that's it. Old Man, you can slow the car down and save the tyres, sir. Job done for you. Almost as if he's listening to me, because he's just slowed down.
A new follower.
Hell yeah.
Great. Thanks very much for the follow, mate. Welcome in. It's only because Bizzle's got a quali ban, Matty. So that is it then. That is Q1 over, and Mr. Sincerely using that time to do some race preparation laps. That is brilliant thinking from the man at Haas. It could be raining in Q2, yeah. So it is a Matty with a 30.3, just over a tenth ahead of the Alfa Romeo driver of Pumpkin Hell. To kick us off, unfortunately, Patty Pat, Wheelie Bin, AP, Bizzle and Jewel Coot will not be joining us in the next session. Congratulations to Zimda Frame and Skin Shaggy for getting into Q2. Proud moments for the lads. Q2 is coming up. Here it is. Here is the soggy stuff. So a free, if the race is dry, it will be a free tyre choice for the lads. Here we go then. Pumpkin Hill is unsafe release at Haas. Matty is first out on track. Everyone choosing the intermediate tyre, and it is getting very wet. So we've seen what they can do in the dry. Let's see what they can do in the wet. Yeah, looking at. Could it be wet weather tyres? Where's the Jim R Vision? And where are you in it? There's a Snorlax outside. Here we go then for Matty 1929. He's going to be the first one to kick us off in the soggy conditions. It is Park Ferme is on. Garrus, yes. It's a good one as well for a 328. And normally, Garrus, we do old school F1 rules where the fastest fastest time in Q2 you have to start on that tyre. But obviously with the wet, if it's dry in the race, yeah, it's been knocked out of the gym. Matty then round the final couple of corners. Yeah, Mr. Kebab, Mr. Beer and Kebab is an old school F1 head like myself, and likes to implement that rule just to give it a little twist, a little bit something different. I'm a big fan of that. Matty sets up 140.938. Couple of cars just about to come over the line. I can't see who that is in front. It's yours sincerely. And OP Rallying are both beat by Pumpkin Hill 41-0, 41-8 for OP, Skin Shaggy 41-9, Yours sincerely a 43.1, and Old Man a 43.2. Bonta 41.3 up into P3 for the Tier 4 reprobate. Turbos now then round the final corner, creeping around in that Ferrari. No problemo. So then, just forming not to set a time. Super Ninja 43.5. This looks tight, this grid. Just over a tenth again between Matty and Pumpkin Hell, and then it's about 9 tenths between P3 and P9. So the top two in a class of their own. Foreman then the only driver not to set a lap so far. And it's P10, a 42.6 then for the Alpha Tauri man after the first runs. Clock's getting towards 8 minutes here in qualifying. Hello Spears, how are you doing, sunshine? Have you subbed to my channel? Oh, it never came up. Did you not share it? Don't give you an option to share it. Oh, very well, sir. Very well.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Did you get your thing come up on the screen? To say that you resubbed, or is it not working? No, normally you get like a thing come up on the screen, like a shout out. Thank you very much, Mrs. Rose, for the resub with Prime. 6 months now she's been subscribed to the channel. Can't wait to spend that £2.50. I might even buy her a bunch of flowers. Some drivers going for multiple laps then. Mantis at 1:42.0. Pumpkin Ale also out on a lap. Bonta's on a lap. But it's Preacher. Kevin Eilater's found time. 42.1 for him. Preacher then around the final corner. Everyone struggling to get the power down. LP Rallying's rejoined after a little lag out. No time found for Mr. Preacher, unfortunately. Turbo Snell found half a second of 42.5. Old Man, just over 0.2 of a second. And now he's lost it all. He's had a moment there somewhere in Sector 2. Mantis has gone even quicker then. He's found another half a second. It's a 41.4 for the Williams man. Kevin Eilater, 42.1. Plenty of fuel in the car, but no battery, and that's 1.4 seconds. Turbo Snell has found 3.5 tenths. There's yellow flags for a Haas car. Probably getting out of the way of someone, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's poor from you, Spears, really. So enjoy watching the adverts, sunshine. Taro Snell, 0.3 of a second foul now, which will put him up 1 place. Couple of corners to go then for Turbo Snell. Pumpkin Hell's come back into the pits. Doesn't need to do a lot. Shrews, 0.3 found in sector 1. Turbo Snell then ran the final corner in the soggy French conditions. And it is P6. That's a very, very good time from Turbo Snell. Shrews is invalidated. Sniper then. Oh, he's drifting all over the place. Conditions are getting worse and worse here in France. Let's see what Bonta and Mantis into the pits. He's probably done enough, I would say. Bonta has invalidated again. I seem to be saying that a lot. But Sniper GB. It's time in sector 3. Car's moving out the way for him, and it does look a bit treacherous. Having to feather the throttle, moving up, short shifting up the gears. He's not using any batteries, so is he coming into the pits? No. Is he going to start another lap, I wonder? But so far the surprise package being Bonta and Turbo Snell, and also Skin Shaggy, and Bonta. 42.8 for Sniper. Did we use battery in sector 3? A driver out of position, I would say, is yours sincerely. Sniper is just retired. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it coming out of the chicane. Has he? He's lost it off the final corner. Oh, nightmare scenarios for Sniper. Sniper sniped himself a barrier. In that mix, yours sincerely is found just under 0.2 of a second. He needs more if he's going to make it into Q3. This could be his final lap. You can see him just struggling to get that power down in the Haas. I would say so, Roro. Good evening, sir. How are you? Welcome in. Bonta has retired in the pits. Yours sincerely, P8. 1.1 seconds. That's more like it from the Haas man. A 42.0. Shrews then. Foreman. Old man. The battle is on. Who is going to make it into Q3? Is yours sincerely clear of a 42.0? So if we make a wet season, Bonta, you can go in elite tier, yeah?
A new
Old man's
follower.
invalidated. That's the end of his qualifying. Thanks for coming. Super Ninja is also out of qualifying. The Shrews is not improving in sector 2 by 3/100ths of a second. This is tight. Foreman, what's his sector 2 time? Oh, I didn't see it. Interesting. Crash the Master, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Great to see you. Thanks for the follow, my friend. the Shrews then round the final corner. Will we be seeing the Red Bull in Q3? Up to the line for Shrews. And it's only P10 for now. Kevin Eilater on a lap. Foreman's found 0.2 of a second. He needs a hell of a lot more. We've seen drivers making it up in Sector 3. And unfortunately Foreman will not be following us. So the battle is between Kevin Eilater and Shrews. Who is gonna... He's found half a tenth. He's on the cusp of Shrews' time. Just needs to find a couple of hundreds more. That's the difference between Q2 and Q3 here in TIR. And Kevin Eilater is just coming up to the Sector 2 split. And it's 0.4. This is a dominating display at the end of qualifying 2 for Kevin Eilater. And it looks like Shrews is going to be dropping out. Unless Kevin Eilater has an awful Sector 3. It's because the barriers are so far away from the track, Bonta. That's what I mean. On the final corner for Kev. He was 0.4 up. What's he going to end the lap on? This could be the end for Shrews, and probably will be, and is P3 for the Williams man, a 1:41.3, and unfortunately Preacher comes across the line, and wow, a 40.8 from the Mercedes man. You're sincerely on the cusp by 0.02 of a second. That was the difference between Q2 and Q3. The whole top 10 covered by 1.1 seconds. In the wet, that's not bad. Indeed, old man. You were up on your time as well, weren't you? Oh, what kind of cider, Bonta? You're talking to a man who runs a cider warehouse, my friend. So then it is Preacher that takes the top step this time by under 1/10 of a second from Matty, who's looking quick in qualifying here. And 0.2 of a second behind is Pumpkinhill. Unfortunately, we are losing Shrews, Foreman, Sniper, Old Man, and Super Ninja. Q3, congratulations again to the Tier 4 boys, Bonta and Skin Shaggy, who will be joining us in Q3, and that starts in 10 seconds time. Copperberg. Don't do any of the nice ones. Bonta, we do supermarket owned brands, and also Crumpton Oaks, Frosty Jacks. A soggy Q3 as well. Intermediate conditions again for the boys. We do something, Bonta, that is close to a Copperberg, and that's Lidl's do the Sotma mixed fruit. That's the their version of Copperberg. Why is Turbo Snail on a set of medium tyres? The absolute loon. Those cars are already out on track, and that is yours sincerely. And Matty, as we see normally, Matty overtaking the Haas car. Yeah, they do, mate. So they do, yeah, their cheaper version is called Sotma. They do two different brands. They do a strawberry and lime and a mixed fruit, and then they do a Woodgate glass, which is meant to be I think it's a shout out to a Bulmers. Matty is on an outlap. I will be back in a short second. That'd be a Foster's. I like Foster's. Yeah, it's called so Lidl's version is called Woodgate Glass. Well then, Matty 1929, I believe, is the first driver to kick us off on a lap. Right. Magic, why haven't you turned up tonight for Tier 2, mate? Matty then round the final corner. He's looked very, very quick in the wet and the dry so far. And the time that everyone else is going to have to beat is a 41.5. Okay. You ain't even done the check-in, bud, so you're in the shit. OP rallying then round the final corner. .43.6. Ponta's invalidated once again. Preacher then is going to come up to the line. 42.3 for yours sincerely is not beaten. A 42.5 for Preacher. Kevin Eiley has also looked very quick in this session. Pumpkin Hell is behind him. Mantis coming through sector 2. Skin Shaggy sector 1. Kevin Eiley to then run the final corner. The next driver in the Williams to set a time. And it's a 42.4. Pumpkin Hell then next across the line. A 43.4 puts him P5. Bonta's going to have to go again. Mantis then round the final corner this time. Mantis then up to the line. The second Williams car is P2, a 141.8. Who else have we got? Skin Shaggy, I think. He'll be very happy to get in Q3. Here comes the money. It's getting shaggy. You can hear him feathering the throttle round the corners. And it's P6 of 43.0. He's ahead of the guy P2 in the championship, which is Pumpkin Hell, who looks like he's going again, but he's found a lot of... Oh, he's in the pits. Is that yours sincerely? Naughty boy. Manta's P2. Bonta then ran the final corner. Oh. It didn't come up in my activity feed or anything. Bonta's gone P4. Yeah, that's really strange. My sub count hasn't gone up either. So drivers look like they're all coming back into the pits. Turbo Snail's actually improving on his time, but he invalidated. Yeah, fake sub. Just wanted to thank you for no reason, Roro, didn't he? Teasing me, that's what he's doing. It's getting shaggy then. Again, feathering that throttle. He ain't blipping it. Is he starting a lap or is he... I think he's starting another one, Skin Shaggy. Bonta... Bonta's invalidated again, times 8. Oh dear. Who's going to get pole, chat? That's the question. I know, I just like taking the piss out of you, mate, to be honest, sorry.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
There he
Here
goes.
comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Thank you very much, old man. Really appreciate the support, mate. Thank you very much. Did you get the sound alert that came with that? Or was it just the on-screen display? What's Skin Shaggy up to? Pumpkin Ale's invalidated. He might just have enough time to get round and do another one. It's going to be tight though. Who's at the front of this queue? I think it's Mr. Sincerely. Yeah, I like that one. sincerely creeping around. Pumpkin is going to have enough time to get round. But it's going to be the quest for pole position starts now. Yours sincerely is going to kick us off then for the first time lap. Trying to improve a 41.8. He needs to find about 4 tenths, 3.5 tenths to get himself anywhere near Matty's time in the top. Has he done that in Sector 1, I wonder? Bomb to Bullets and Skin Shaggy, that's it for qualifying. The prime sub was my missus, old man. This old man's giving you big ones here, my love. He's giving you pelters in the chat. Old man. At least you'll get more than £2.50 with a proper sub, unlike them prime guys. 7 tenths of a second. 7 tenths of a second found. Matty's found 4.5 tenths. Times are tumbling here. Yeah, don't. She's also a mod, mate, so she can time you out. She just reminded me of that. We're in the final corner for yours sincerely. Turbo Snell, a 40.7. What a lap from the Ferrari man, but I think yours sincerely is going to send that to the shops. Yes, 40.5. Matty ran the final corner. He's found a second. Mantis a 39. Wow. Pumpkin a 39.8. Matty, what's he going to do? We don't know. Wow. Where's the refund blow? You're locked in now, mate. Enjoy the no ads. It is then a Pumpkin Hell pole position. If one Alfa Romeo doesn't do it, the teammate does it instead. Matty, by just under a tenth of a second, is going to start in P2. Williams, a good qualifying for Kevin Annihilator and Mantis. Yours sincerely is going to start in P5 with Turbo Snell in P6. Preacher in 7th, OP Rally in 8th, Bonta Bullets, who can't tell the time, in P9, and Skin Shaggy in P10.
go. Let's have a good time. What you waiting for? You only got one life, and we gon' live it up. So give me the green light, cause I'm ready to go. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 oh, oh. Cause I'm ready to go. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 oh, oh. Give me the green light.
Red light, green light. Everybody take a shot. Red light, green light. Give me everything you got. Red light, green light. Everybody take a shot. Red light, green light.
What you waiting for? Give me the green light, cause I'm ready to go. Let's have a good time. What you waiting for? You only got one life, and we gon' live it up. So give me the green light, cause I'm ready to go. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 oh, oh. Cause I'm ready to go. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 oh, oh. Give me the green light.
I've seen the drivers are ready and up, so we'll get ready then for the start of the round 9 race from TIR. And lap is underway. Let's see what tyres the guys have gone for. All 3 tyre compounds are represented on the grid. Pumpkin Hell has gone for a hard compound of tyre, mediums in behind Kev, so split strategy at Williams, 1 medium, 1 hard. Softs on Turbo Snell, OP rallying Old Man further down the grid and Wheelie Bin. Looks like AP's managed to take control of his car, so we will have a full 20. And it's Pumpkin Hell. He's leading the field down the DRS straight. The field is a little bit spread. It is then Pumpkin Hell who's going to start to back the field up, I think. Soft medium or a medium hard, possible race strategies apparently. As the cars start to form up on the grid. Here we go then. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and it's lights out and away we go here at the start. Matty's had an awful start. He's just swallowed out by the 2 Williams cars already with this Pumpkin Hill who leads the way into turn 1, 2. Williams side by side through turn 2. Oh, there's almost contact. The Haas of Yours Sincerely makes an absolute storming move, and there's 2 cars right round, baby, right round. And Preacher has retired from the race on lap 1. Unfortunate for the Mercedes man who's dropped it at turn 1 with this Pumpkin Hill. Preacher has left the session. But it is Pumpkin Hell from 1.4 seconds now, the gap out in front. Overtake, he's trying to break the DRS. Meanwhile, a bit further back, Old Man and Turbo Snell have had Turbo Snell especially has had an awful start. He's all the way down in P18, looking to make the move already on the Haas of OP Rally, and Bizzle, our championship leader, who's also opted for the hard compounded tyre double hards at Alfa Romeo. I wonder where they got that idea from. As a possible race strategy is medium hard or soft medium. As Man City have gone 1-0 up against Tottenham, and it's that man, Erling Haaland. Skin Shaggy in P7. Bonta Bullets in P6, and there's someone trying to make a move here, and that could be Matty 1929, the guy from P2, who's already dropped 2 places on lap 1, looking around the outside, now looking for the switchback on Yours Sincerely. Race strategies have come up again, and it's a battle then, both using battery, I think, down the straights. Matty looking racy here on the medium compound tyre. They will fire up quicker than the hards. Oh, Yours Sincerely nearly crashes into the back. Matty round the outside. That, yeah, good lift. That was a potential overtake off track. Matty 1929 doing the business. Right then. Position losses. OP Rallying's lost 11 places and he's in the pits. Oldman's lost 4. Turbo Snail's lost 11. F1 AP's up 10 places. Had the glitch and he's already at P8. Our championship leader Bizzle, he's up 1 place to P16. Now 15th as he gets past Super Ninja. And next on his list is the AI car of Wheelie Bin. But Mantis has got back into the DRS of Pumpkin Hill, and he's used a bit of battery to do that. 73% left on the Williams car on lap 2 of 27 here from TIR here in France. Matty again still looking a bit racy, lost a little bit of time there. Patty Pat is on a storming charge here. He said his stream title I think says last to podium. He's certainly doing alright to get, but he needs to find that 10th of a second. I think he's blasting his battery too. He needs to find just about a 10th of a second and get back in the DRS of TIR Foreman out in front. And it's gonna be, he needs to blast that battery. DRS is enabled. Patty Pat still 1.1 seconds, 1.2 now. Turbo Snell managing to get past the AI car of Wheelie Bin. And now Bizzle 1.2 seconds off DRS, 46% left on the battery. Super Ninja now gets past. I don't know where Wheelie Bin's gone, but Patty Pat is back in. The DRS train now of Foreman and F1 AP out in front. But there is a train forming all aboard the Pumpkin Express. P1 down to P7, all in the train. Gravy Brain, how you doing? Welcome in. I hope you can do it in the race. It will provide good entertainment. But welcome in anyway, Gravy Brain, to the stream. Good to have you on board. First time chat. Matty's just dropped off the back of this train a little bit. Foreman gets past AP, and Patty Pat is right on the back of this train too. Seems to be doing alright at the moment, bud. Oh, is that someone into the pits early doors? F1 AP's coming into the pits. That's a very early pit stop for the McLaren cars. Yours Sincerely sets the fastest time of the race, a 1:34.039, and that gap now in front is Bizzle up to P12. Has got past Sniper GB this time. So the championship leader already up to P12. Patty's up to P10 and well within that DRS of the car in front of Foreman. Leo Coco with a raid. Welcome in raiders from the Leo Coco stream. And all aboard on with Patty now. He's 8 tenths away from Foreman. William, if you could do the honours of a shout out for Leo Coco, please, buddy. Oh, Mantis has taken the lead of the race, but has used all of his battery in doing so. So Pumpkin Hill, a massive advantage. He'll see that car flashing and knows he don't need to do anything major. Yeah, and you see him lifting there. Look, he doesn't need to do anything major because that car is flashing.
No, Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right.
Yours sincerely's here and Matty's back in play, so it's 4 cars now who are battling for the lead. Matty's got the richest battery out of all of them and the leader hasn't. Here goes Pumpkin Hill then, back for the lead of the race. I'm very well, mate, thank you. How are you? Down into turn 1. Oh, he's not... Yours sincerely, I don't know why Manta stuck his nose in there, but yours sincerely says thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that. Up into P2 now and going after the Alfa Romeo. Man, Bizzle is on the back of Patty now. Hasn't managed to get past Foreman yet, but he could be doing that on the next straight. He looks so much quicker than the AlphaTauri car, and he's going to make the move already before the DRS straight. But here comes Bizzle as well. He's going to do both of them. Is he the championship leader? Bizzle round the outside. A double overtake from Bizzle up into P9. What a move from the Alfa Romeo man. He's got 3.3 seconds to Shrews in front, and he'll be looking to chomp straight into that early doors. Yes, he's used a bit of battery, and there will be a bit of management coming a bit later in the race, but so far so good for Bizzle. Up into P9. Meanwhile, let's have a look. Yours sincerely has taken the lead of the race on that medium compound tyre. Yours sincerely has used a lot of battery as well to get up there. Matty 1929, be prepared for the move. Kev Annihilator's back in the train. So is Bonta Bullets, and Skin Shaggy's there as well, who's running a respectable P7 for the Tier 4 man as we start lap 6 of 27, and it's yours sincerely half a second clear of Pumpkin Hill. Pumpkin Hill on the hard, everyone else on the mediums. Gone wide there, yours sincerely. F1 AP's in the box again. I don't know why this time. What's he done so far? Only OP Rallying's come in for a front wing. This time AP's in for a front wing, and I think Turbo Snail's boxed already as well. So this race not going well for Mr. Snail. Manta still loves chomping into that battery, only 6%. Pumpkin Hill. See the lift again, he doesn't want to overtake, does he? Yours sincerely yet. Maybe just a bit of management, battery management coming for the Alfa Romeo car. But Bizzle's found 0.4 of a second on Shrews and has gapped Patty already. So Patty's going to have one eye behind him because Foreman's still within that DRS. Bizzle then 2.7 seconds, so that's 0.6 of a second found on Shrews in front. He's going long on that hard compounder tyre as well. Possibility of a soft or a medium later on in the race, depending on where they go with it. But lap 7 has come very, very quickly, and it is Bonta's just starting to drift off the top 5. Is Pumpkin Hill on the charge of yours sincerely. He's gone wide again. That'll be interesting. Is that 2 warnings? Let's have a look. No. But Bizzle's on. Ooh, no warnings for your Cecilia. That's interesting. OP Rallying's got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well. And here goes Pumpkin Hell. He's going to make the move, is he? They're going to go side by side through this right-hander flat out, aren't they? He thought about it. He was sincerely wise to it, and on the battery as well. Matty's used a bit as well, 51% on that car. Oldman, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well, the second driver this evening to get one of them. Just watching something on the football, it looks like Edison's had an awful collision with Romero. Oh, contact between the back of Kevin Annihilator's Williams and Matty's car. Hopefully that hasn't given him any damage. But there is a lead change out in front, and Pumpkin Hell retakes the lead. The gap now between Bizzle and Shrews is down to 2.1 seconds. F1 AP. So that's the fastest lap of the race. Oldman onto a set of the hard compound tyres. He's gone for the soft hard strategy. There we go then. 7.5 tenths the gap now between Yours Sincerely and Pumpkin Hell as we are a third of the way through the race. Williams look like they're going to secure a good points haul here. Bonta's still there, and Skin Shaggy's in the train as well, and they're pulling away from Shrews. Skin Shaggy will be very happy with how his race is going this evening. A man who puts a lot of practice into his race weeks. Always got a practice lobby open. Matty goes round the outside of Kevin Annihilator to take P4. Turbo Snail's race is going from bad to worse. Two drivers in the same corner there, getting a penalty. 5 seconds for OP Rally and 3 seconds for Turbo Snail, Old Man and F1 AP. Still the 7 cars. Continue on. is yours sincerely then who takes the lead of the race. Bizzle's almost there. He's trying hard to deplete his battery to get into the DRS of Shrews. He's going to be just shy, I think. No, he's there. He is there. Eight tenths now. Patty has been overtaken by Foreman Patty, who's lost a hell of a lot of time to Bizzle in front. What does Pumpkin Hell do in reply of yours sincerely here? He's on the battery as well, so he wants to make this move stick. And make it stick, he does. Back into the lead then for Pumpkin Hell. Bizzle does get that move done on Shrews. But now he needs to find 1.8 seconds to the next car up the road. .5 is the gap now between Bizzle and Skin Shaggy. It's getting racy at the front now. Matty's pushing that Williams of Mantis around. Oh, almost contact there between Kevin Eilater and Matty as well. It's getting a bit punchy here at the front. As OP Rallying gets another penalty, the driver down in P16. Not having a great day at the office after a okay qualifying, it must be said. Bizzle's there now. He's in the back of this train. It didn't take long as Matty and Bonta come into the pits to get off the mediums. They'll be going on to a set of the hard compound tyres, I think, and Matty will look racy on an undercut potentially on yours sincerely, who has retaken the lead. Will he react to Pumpkin Hell? Will he react to Matty going into the pits as Turbos now gets another 3-second time penalty? But yours sincerely is pushing. He's also flashing on battery, and Pumpkin Hell will see that in the distance. Bizzle gets past Skin Shaggy, then up into P5. And how long can he go on his tyres? Because he has been pushing. Right then, what does your sincerely do? Does he box or does he not? That's the question. Dual Coupe making a move a bit further down. Not a lot happening down in the mid pack. And he does. Yours sincerely does react to Pumpkin Hell. So it's going to be Pumpkin Hell from Mantis, the top two. Bizzle's up into P4. Yours sincerely into the box for a set of the hard compound tyres. So Sniper Patty's up to P5 now. Bizzle up to 4th. Still looking ever so racy on these hard compound tyres. That gap is 2.1 as Mantis gets past Pumpkin Hale under DRS to take the lead of the race for the first time. Mantis. Kevin Annihilator has dropped out of DRS of these two as well in front momentarily. He's back in it now though. And there's a distinct gap between the top four and Patty, who's 10.3 seconds behind and probably looking to box very soon onto a set of hard tyres. But the top three carry on, the top four carry on. Does Patty carry on? Yes, he does. Interesting to see what strat he does. That's for sure. Julku is into the box off the hard compound tyres, so I would expect him to go onto a set of the mediums. Meanwhile, Matty has managed to undercut Yours Sincerely by 1.6 seconds. Bonta is back on Yours Sincerely as well. Neither of them have any batteries, so this could be interesting. Skin Shaggy's come out onto a set of the hards, and he's got Shrews right behind him, so a little mix up in the order. Yours Sincerely 1.7 seconds behind now. Pumpkin Hell would be wise to use this opportunity just to charge up a bit of battery behind Mantis, who's probably going to be boxing soon. Or are they sticking out for the softs? Bonta needs to get this move done, I think. Foreman and the latest driver to go into the book, but not as crucial as that 5-second penalty for Mantis. That is huge. Kevin Annihilator has just got back into the DRS of Pumpkin Hell as well. Patty Pat is was 17.5 seconds off the cars in front. 11.8 now. Matty is net race leader. He is 17.5 off the lead. The top four yet to box. And he's dropped Yours Sincerely by 2.4 seconds. Mantis has gone on to the soft compound tyre from the mediums, so he's going to try and get them. I think Alfa Romeo have to go soft here. As Matty gets past Patty Pat up into P4. Pumpkin Hale and Kevin Annihilator into the box. Bizzle's going to carry on. Pumpkin Hell has gone on to the mediums. Sniper GB's gone on to a set of softs down at the back. Matty sets the fastest lap of the race, 11.7 seconds. Ten laps to go. And what's been an entertaining race so far. Little train forming here as Mantis gets past Bonta Bullets under DRS and a lot of battery usage it looks like. When does Bizzle come into the box? He's come from last all the way to first. And he's going to carry on. Oh, what's happened there? That's Pumpkin Hell at a moment. Oh, he's lagged out. Unfortunate there for the Alpha Man. That's all but ended his chances of a win. I think he's just rejoined yet, so he'll be retaking the car any second now. But yeah, that's done him right in. As Bizzle comes into the box. Hopefully a set of soft compound tyres going on that car. Now this is going to be fun. Watching Bizzle carve his way through as Manta sets the fastest lap of the race. And he is right behind yours sincerely too. Mantis with that penalty. Oh, there's a battle going on here between Sniper and Old Man down the pit straight. Old Man's teammate Super Ninja's having a look on. Don't see much action down the back. Oh no, that's penalty for Bizzle. Skin Shaggy has been in 7th, I swear, for the whole race. And he is doing a fantastic job. Patty's gone onto the softs as well. Sniper on the back of Turbo Snell, who's done 14 laps on that set of medium tyres. He'll be looking to get some fresh softs on, I imagine, in a minute. As Mantis sets another fastest lap of the race. Pumpkin Hell is back in DRS range of Skin Shaggy, and the two Alfa Romeos are currently 11 and 13 seconds off the lead with 7 laps to go. This is between Matty and yours sincerely, I think, for the win.
A new follower.
Hell yeah! Welcome to the channel, mate. Thanks very much for your follow. And Pumpkin Hell is right on the back here of Skin Shaggy, and his Turbo Snail has retired from the session, and that is a safety car. And I'm sure everyone's going to box for a set of softs now. Box, box, box. I think let's see what people do. Matty is in. Mantus in. Yours sincerely in. Someone who might be alright is Bizzle. Oh, Bizzle's going to come in for a fresh set as well. So this is going to be a 7 lap shootout to the end. Everyone boxing for a fresh set of the softy compound tyres. And that DNF caused unfortunately by Turbo Snail, whose 15 lap mediums have given up. But old man, he's going to try and cause a few issues. He's going to get a few places off the pits here, is he? Yeah, he's picked up a couple of cheap places, old man. Everyone onto the softs, apart from old man. And Wheelie Bin's AI. AP managed to get the early box in, so he'll be happy with that. So Matty then, everyone on the softs. While that safety car's on, I'll be back in a couple of seconds.
He does not fox smash my door. Tell him.
He does not fox smash my door indeed. I think anyone can win this from here. Full batteries, fresh soft tyres. But it's Matty who leads away from yours sincerely. When does that safety car come in? Still a couple of stragglers at the back. Who's burning fuel? That's the question. Who's trying to... Bonta's found himself in P4 now. Last time I commentated a race that Bonta was in, I believe he got a podium. So that'll be interesting to see if he can hold that up towards the end. But he's got some racy boys behind him, the two Alpha boys, Saturn 8 and 9. Bizzle's going to get nailed by that penalty at the end, I think. And the penalty updates are 3 seconds for AP, OP Rally and an Old Man, 3 seconds for Bizzle and Foreman. Expect the safety car to come in at the end of this lap. Position changes then: Matty up 1, yours sincerely up 3, Bonta's up 5, Shrew's up 6, Skin Shaggy up 3, Bizzle's up 8, Patty Pat's up 8, Wheelie Bin's up 5, and OP Rallying down 9. Unfortunately, not the best day. And it's a penalty for Man City. And the safety car is in this lap. When does Matty pull the trigger and get us back underway? And he's gone, has he? Yep, Matty's gone then, and we are back racing here in France. We have a 4-lap shootout in Tier 3 to decide who wins this race, and the top 2 have caught here. Sleeping Pumpkin's looking racy down the inside as he have skinned Shaggy into turn 1. You want to clear this Ferrari very quickly with the Alfa Romeo boys. He's going to go late on the brakes here, Pumpkin. Old Man and Wheelie Bin having a bit of a scrap. I think that's AI cars. Yeah. Meanwhile, out in front, the gap 1.2 seconds between Yours and Silly and Mantis. And Skin Shaggy's out. There's another safety car. Possible contact between Pumpkin Hale and Skin Shaggy. There's another safety car. AP gets a penalty for speeding under the safety car. And a couple of drivers have elected to come into the box. It's a very silly decision, I think. It's unfortunate for Skin Shaggy. He's done himself proud in Tier 3 tonight. May have been contact with Bizzle, because Bizzle's down in P10 now. Just keeping an eye on the chat to see what's going on. So both Ferraris not scoring any points this evening. And we are back racing again, so we're going to have a 2-lap shootout. Matty's gone in the same place again, 2 in a row. Two laps to go then. 2-lap shootout this time after a second late safety car. Is there any damage on that Alfa Romeo or Bizzle? But the battle for the win, I think, is between yours sincerely and Matty. We're going to have no DRS either, so it's all going to be on battery. And here he goes. I'll tell you what, for a safety car, the field is pretty spread out already. Bizzle does get past Julku up into 9th. Maybe have to Foreman next. But that penalty will kill him towards the end of the race. Kevin Annihilator is right on the back of Shrews. But Mantis is joining the back of this battle then. We have 1 lap. Here we go. Yours sincerely is in a fantastic position with battery, but he's got 7.5 tenths to Matty, who's using in front as well. Matty's got, yours sincerely, he's got that down to 6 tenths, 5.5 tenths. Bizzle gets past Foreman. We know he loves a little send, does Bizzle. Meanwhile, the battle, Matty is out of battery now, but yours sincerely is closing around the flat out right. He's going to make the move, is he? Yes, he is. Oh, he's left it late. Matty's going to hold round the outside, but he's not done enough. Matty's got not enough battery to attack with. I think yours sincerely is going to take his first win in TIR. He's been there or thereabouts for the whole race, and he come round the final corner in the Haas. And it is going to be yours sincerely who takes the checkered flag here in Tier 3. Matty's going to come home in P2. Fastest lap of the race for good measure from the Shazoo man. Mantis in P3. Bonta P4. Great result from Bonta. Look at Bizzle all the way down in P10 now. Kevin Eilater P6. Pumpkin 7th. Julku 8th. Patty from the back in P9. Good result from him. Bizzle's going to come home in P10. We'll run through the final standings shortly. So then the final standings. Yours sincerely takes victory here in France. From Matty 1929 and Mantis, your podium sitters. Bonta in P4, Shrews, Kevin Annihilator, Pumpkin, Julku, Patty and Bizzle round off your top 10. Further down then it's Sniper GB in 11th, Foreman, Super Ninja, OP Rallying, Wheelie Bin, Old Man, AP, Skin Shaggy, Turbo Snail and Foreman, I think. Preacher did not finish. We're off to raid Arrow. My next commentary stream will be on Friday, where I'll be covering the finale of the Bunga Bunga Series trophy, and then on Saturday the league as well. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Thanks Old Man for the subscription, and thank you to everyone else for keeping the chat going. Join the raid over with Arrow, and I'll catch you again soon. Thanks guys.